Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Marcella's World. Welcome to chapter 7. All right. Today, as you saw in the title, today is college as a high school dropout. Okay. So the two of those normally wouldn't go together because you would think that if you dropped out of high school, you wouldn't be able to go to college. But there are other alternatives after you drop out of high school that you can qualify to go to college. One being a GED, which I personally obtained. Yes, you could get your GED, or you could go to night school and get your high school diploma at night. Or they have programs online that you can obtain a high school diploma. But I personally got my GED, and it made it so I was able to go to college. Okay. Now, first and foremost, if you are on this video because you are deciding to go to college after you dropped out from high school, I want to thoroughly congratulate you on making such a mature, important decision. Okay. Because it's not about college per se. It's about the decision to better yourself and to educate yourself. And that is commendable. So, girl, you did it. Okay. So, yes, what we're going to do is we are going to talk about some of the things that I learned from my experience when it comes down to going to college after you dropped out. Maybe a couple things that I can give you insight on. And aside from that, if you have any other questions, leave it down in the comment section below, because as a community, I know that we have experienced this. Maybe some people might have gone to college and they may know of resources that we can help each other to elevate. Okay. All right. So consider your long-term goals. Okay. So when I say consider your long-term goals, I mean by that, like, what are you passionate about? Like, do you want to go to college to be a veterinarian? Do you want to go be a lawyer? Do you want to learn how to do hair? There's all types of things that you can do to elevate your education. But you got to start off by knowing what you want to do. But if you don't know what you want to do, okay, if you have no idea and you like, Marcella, I don't know what I want to do, I just know I want to go to college, I know I want to do something, then there are other alternatives, like maybe doing a general studies degree, so that you have wiggle room, or you have room to grow into whatever you ultimately want to be. So yeah, I would suggest that you talk to your advisor and ask them about a general studies degree at your school or at your community college or wherever you're going, because it is okay if you don't know right now. You're already making a first step. Once you get there, you'll end up realizing that the world opens up for you. Okay. And you'll come across people who know how to do things, or have already established what they want to do, and they might motivate you and encourage you to make a decision that you might not have probably made if you hadn't met them. Give yourself space to grow and meet people. All right. You will definitely gain more interest, like I just said, and you will grow and you will evolve, and you will give yourself a room to flourish into the educational butterfly that you will be. Okay. So give yourself space to figure it out and be okay with that. Okay. Now, college is not easy. Teachers are not like they are in high school. They will give you assignments, and either you do it or you don't. They are not going to hold your hand. So with that being the case, you have to really have faith in yourself and discipline, and you have to really know, like, I'm setting my mind to this, I'm gonna do it. The thing is, college is a slow process. Okay. 4 years is a long time. And you really have to fall in love with the process, not so much the degree, because the degree is some time away, or the certification or whatever it is some time away. You really have to fall in love with the small details of it. Going to class, doing your homework, doing study groups. Now, it's easy to get caught up because college is also very fun. Everything that you want and don't want is in college. Drinking, smoking, partying, sex, all of that. It's there. It's there, and I'm going to tell you, it looks very, very appealing. Okay. And it is very easy for you to get caught up. And once you get caught up, it's hard to get out of it. So it is very important to be laser focused, goal oriented, and keep the long-term goal in mind. Now, if I'm speaking to my community members who are young parents, keep that child first mentality. If I'm speaking to community members that are, I don't have no kids, but I'm a little older and I'm going to college, at this point is the time for you to lock in. Okay, because we have already had a setback, and that's dropping out of high school. We already have an odd against us. So at this point, you want to make sure that you have your head on straight, and we're not wasting no more time. So it's always going to be time for you to do all the fun stuff, but make sure you do what you got to do first, and then we go into the foolishness and the shenanigans of it all. Do you understand? All right. Next, find clubs that will support your lifestyle. Okay. So again, if we're talking to the community members who have children and they are going back to school, there are definitely college campuses that have daycares on campus. There are some that really, really cater to different lifestyles. And that's going to start with you making sure that you are finding these clubs, going to your advisor, talk to your advisor about different options that you may have to support your lifestyle, because it will help you in the long run, and it will make it so life doesn't get in the way and you have to drop out of college, because you don't want to do that. All right. Now, mind you, it is very easy to get distracted. I have been distracted on numerous occasions going to college, or not being mindful of the long-term goal. And then you get in and you're like, I think I want to be a pediatrician. And then you go in and you start being a pediatrician and you realize, I don't really like children that much. And then you change it to something else. I think I want to be a veterinarian. And then you realize you're allergic to dogs and you're like, dang it. All right, fine. All right, now I'm going to change it to, you know what? I think I want to fix cars. It's very important to stay locked in on the overall goal. And I have a saying that I always say, and I say it for people that's like me, that can easily get distracted. I always say, know the house. You got a house. Figure out what the house is. Is the house psychology? Is the house biology? Whatever the overall is. And don't leave the house. Stay in the house, but just go to a different room. So what I mean by that is, if your house is psychology, okay, well then this semester we're going to focus on child psychology, or we're going to focus on different psychologies that are sidebar from the overall. But that's not just psychology 1, psychology 2, psychology 3. Just let's play around with it. But at the end of the day, it all will go into the house. It all will go into your overall goal, but it won't make it so you're just bored all the time from all these different classes. Okay. So I hope that made sense. If not, leave it down in the comment section below. Marcella, please explain that further because I didn't even get that well. And it's okay. All right. Let me see. Okay, yes, use your college advisor to help you. Okay. Make sure that you understand that those advisors are there for your benefit. They are getting paid to help you, to advise you. Use them. Okay. Use them and know that they're giving you the best advice that they can give. Ultimately, it's your goal or your life, but use them. They are a resource that are there for you. So I hope that advice helped you guys. I hope that it was beneficial for you to stop on this video. If you have missed the other videos moving from before, make sure you check those out if they are relative to your life. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave it down in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video. Don't dislike it. Make sure you like this video and make sure that you subscribe to this channel. And hope to see you guys in chapter 8. Bye.